Thanks, Chairman. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm pleased to attend the Global Summit on Cost and Management Accounting. I would like to thank the Institute of Cost Accountant of India, the organizer of the event, for providing this opportunity to share Chinese costing management practice and to learn from the other presentations. Now, I would concisely introduce the history and the current status of China's system and practice on companies' cost management. I would also share some light on our next steps. Let's look at the evolution of cost management in accounting, cost management in China. Since the founding of the People's Republic of China, Chinese companies' practice on cost management have been driven jointly by the initiative of companies and the guidance of government. This process has been characterized by coordination and complementary between government and market, which presented two kinds of allocating resource. Since 2013, in particular, more strides have been made. Cost management have been one of the key impetus to the growth of China's economy. Before that, the evolution of cost management in China could be roughly divided into 4 stages. The first stage is from 1949 to 1978, when internal responsibility accounting focusing on cost was popular. During the period, the state-owned enterprise, the production plans is made by government, and the product is priced by the government also. The planning and the completion of the cost plan were the main means of performance assessment. Therefore, internal responsibility accounting focusing on cost was widely applied in enterprises to cut costs and to improve resource efficiency. In January 1953, the Ministry of Finance, China, issued the Uniform Costing Code for state-owned industry enterprise, which set forth detailed provisions on calculating cost. It was the first cost accounting rule in China. However, this code was not involved in cost management. What should be remembered here today is the shift group accounting system used by lots of enterprises during the period. It was designed to combine a shift group's responsibility, mandate, and rewards to fully motivate workers' strives to meet their goals and exceed their goals. The second stage is from 1989 to 1992, when 4 costing method was applied by state-owned enterprise for cost accounting purpose. The whole country has put commodity economy into practice after China's reform and opening up in 1978. The key role of costing in the commodity economy gained wide recognition in late 1979 and early 1980. The academia dived deeply into the relationship between management accounting and higher profitability. In 1984, the State Council of China issued the state-owned enterprise cost management regulations and the detailed implementing rules. This set of directives addressed cost accounting, defined the purpose of cost management as striving to cut costs. They also introduced the accountability for cost management in enterprise. Based on the regulations and the implementing rules, in December 1986, Ministry of Finance issued the cost accounting system for state-owned industry enterprise, which focused on how to properly account for product cost. It also did not address the content of cost management. During this period, most enterprises applied the full cost method to define the scope of product cost and to collect and to allocate product cost. The third stage is from 1993 to 2008, when there was a boom in cost management practice. At the end of 1992, Ministry of Finance issued the General Rules on Enterprises Accounting and the General Rules on Enterprise Finance, which form the basis of the accounting system for business enterprise, issued in 2000. This system set a new scope of cost for enterprise and introduced the concept of periodical expense. Full costing method was replaced by manufacturing cost method, which has been exploited since then. During the period as the socialist market economy was established, management accounting methods and tools in Western countries' practice were introduced and incorporated into Chinese practice, including cost behavior analysis, cost volume profit analysis, activity-based costing, and so on. Chinese enterprises witnessed a boom of cost management. For example, both steel companies' standard costing method is very successful, and the Handan Steel Group experience of calculating cost based on market price and assessing performance based on the cost was widely introduced across the country. The fourth stage is from 2009 to the 2013, when IT tools introduced in cost management. The 2008 global financial crisis forced the enterprise to improve their management. Meanwhile, with the rapid development of IT, new technology and a new business model brought opportunities and challenges to enterprise management. With the support of IT tools, many companies applied various tools and methods of cost management together to derive competitive advantage. Some companies began to implement cost management system despite only use with standalone method or two. Some companies moved to establish the cost accounting module in IT system, where the function of cost management were not enough. Because of huge expenditure and high comprehensive professional quality, it was unrealistic to build up robust integrated cost management IT systems soon. Ladies and gentlemen, as China's economy has stepped into a new normal, the drivers of growth has shifted from national resource and low-cost labor to innovation. China's economy is experiencing a transition from a quantity and skill model to that of quality and efficiency, as well as from extensive growth to intensive growth. In accounting field, with a view to help enterprise improve their management, enhance core competency, and boost their capacity to create value, Ministry of Finance has taken robust steps to positively facilitate wider application of spread of management accounting in practice, including cost management. Meanwhile, building on previous survey and research output, we will continue to improve the corporate product cost accounting systems so as to contribute to the transformation of China's economy. First, we worked to improve cost accounting practice by developing a set of corporate product cost accounting systems. After nearly 3 years' effort on research and consulting, in 2014, Ministry of Finance issued the Product Cost Accounting Systems for Enterprise 2 based on the new requirements of accounting standards and the need of social and economic development. These systems have been mandatory effective in large and medium enterprise except for financial and insurance sector since January 1st, 2014. And its object is to strengthen product cost accounting to improve the quality of corporate product cost information. Afterward, in order to make cost the cost information more comparable across companies in the same industry, Ministry of Finance has successfully formulated industry-specific cost accounting systems to satisfy some industry, including oil and gas, coal and grid. These systems have helped to promote enterprises, to cut costs and to increase the efficiency by the comparable cost information and the cost benchmark across companies in the same industry. Secondly, we are developing a set of management accounting system with Chinese characteristics, including cost management. In 2014, Ministry of Finance released guiding opinion on promoting the development of a management accounting system. Based on the guiding opinion, the management accounting application guideline with Chinese characteristics was generally established at the end of 2018. These guidelines are composed of one basic guideline and 34 application guidelines and 44 cases. They described the common management accounting tools and methods in each of 8 areas, including strategic management, budget management, co-management, operation management, investor and financing management, and performance management, and so on. In the area of cost management, there are 1 general guideline and 4 specific guidelines. The general guideline mainly introduced relevant definitions, the tools and methods in that areas, general management procedures, and so on. Each specific guideline generally introduced 1 tool or method, including the definition, the applying environment, the applying process, and the advantages and disadvantages. The tools or methods in cost management, including target costing, standard costing, variable costing, and ABC. Companies are free to choose methods fitting their own circumstances to strengthen cost management and improve resource allocation. While the corporate product costing systems and the management accounting guidelines have been dropped, Ministry of Finance has constantly taken a variety of initiatives to facilitate the application of management accounting, including research projects, field surveys, dedicated seminars, public consultations, paper collection, and a case library development. A growing number of enterprises had become more receptive to the philosophy of management accounting and proactively explore ways to apply management accounting tools and methods in various views, especially in cost management accounting, cost management, budget management, and performance management. Among over 660 cases collected by us in 2016, the biggest share focused on cost management, roughly 20%. Besides commonly used tools and methods like target costing, standard costing, variable costing, and ABC, strategic cost management was also explored by some enterprises. Although cost management has extended to research and development phases and design phases, traditional tools and methods in cost management remain dominant. Ladies and gentlemen, overall, the idea of strengthening cost management has taken root at present. With support from growing IT development, Chinese companies have been pursuing cost management by combining different kinds of management accounting methods of tools. Cost management plays an increasingly important role in corporate governance. Next, we'll move forward in the following dimensions. First, we'll continue to improve the industry-specific cost accounting systems. Ministry of Finance will continue to keep up to date the implementation of the product costing system for enterprise. Meanwhile, in conjunction with the amendment of accounting standards and the need of some specific industry development, will further improve the industry-specific product cost accounting system to serve cost benchmark and pricing in the specific industry with a view of reducing cost and increasing efficiency and enhancing core competency. Secondly, in order to achieve data share and integration, will promote companies to consolidate their IT systems, including cost management IT systems. Since the financial crisis in 2008, more and more companies have established IT systems to improve cost management. However, because of various reasons, these IT systems are relatively isolated with financial systems, management systems, and operation systems. It is hard to meet the need for the improvement of corporate governance and the development of Chinese economy, and had to be amendment as soon as possible. Consolidation of IT systems for data share and integration will support cost management of a whole value chain process. Last, we'll carry out more research and distill more cases into advanced experience and best practices of cost management for theory. In recent years, as China has developed and implemented the system of management accounting guidelines, Chinese companies have kept refining their application of traditional cost management methods and tools in order to gain robust competitive advantage. Some of them have placed growing emphasis on the cost management of whole value chain, including upstream and downstream segments, such as research and development, procurement, production, logistics, sales, and service. We encourage the expert teams to dive into and summarize these companies' successful cases of applying cost management to enlighten others. In addition, we encourage the local accounting regulator, related industry society and associations, academic institutes, and industry authorities to assemble platforms where the stakeholders can share their experience in management accounting to pursue innovation together and to share results, including those in cost management. That is what I'm sharing with you. Thanks for listening. We are pleased to join you in exploring the accounting profession's future, as well as share our views from the Chinese stakeholders. Thanks.